But the principle was prayer. The method was a Saturday prayer breakfast. I spent my life studying churches. I love the Church of Jesus Christ. I love what God is doing. I love all churches. I call myself a fundamentalist in doctrine. I'm a Baptist. I was raised Presbyterian. I've graduated from 2 Methodist schools. I call myself a person who is committed to Jesus Christ. This summer, I went to Sierra Bayou, and there were about 8,000 preachers and Christian workers who were there. And they asked me to speak on the fundamentals of the faith, the basis by which we get together. And the next day, I came back and spoke a second time on the Great Commission and the gospel, the basis by which we worship together. And if you go back to the essentials, what we believe, and if you go back to the Great Commission, what we're supposed to do, God can bless. So thank you, gentlemen, for letting me talk to you about turnaround churches. I am thrilled at what I see is being turned around in so many churches. The great method today, oh, by the way, I told you the method of the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the year 2010. What's the great method of the future? I think the method of the future is going to be the small groups. I think it's going to be more and more life groups, as we call them in our church, and we are seeing growth today, not through the Sunday school, but our church. It's an older church, but the life groups are changing the church. Matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago, there were about this many people, and I was asked to go to a special celebration, and I walked in, and it dawned on me, I don't know any of these people. I said, there's 100 people here, and I know very few of them. My generation, the gray heads and the hearing aid generation, they were not there. These were all 20s and 30s, and a few people who were 40s. And our church is being turned over with a new generation. And what is it? It's the home groups. They meet in homes, and they love the power of meeting together. And when you talk to them, they go to meeting because they want to. They go early, and they discuss the pastor's sermon. Sunday school is built on 2 things: a strong teacher and a curriculum. The home, we call life groups, is built on 2 things. It's built on relationships and solving problems, needs in the lives of the people. And that's where people are today. And so we love what's happening in Thomas Road Baptist Church.